Starting at guard, 5'9" senior, double zero, Layla Reed. Starting at guard, 5'7" junior, number 1, Jenna Good. At guard for Lady Panthers, at 5'6" junior, number 2, Bliss Miller. At guard for Lady Panthers, at 5'3" senior, number 3, Samantha Taylor. Your final starter, 5'6" junior, 24, J.C. Cook. Head coach of the Lady Panthers, Jay Cook. Assisted by Carson Gill. Your officials for tonight's conference, Mr. Darren Lewis, Mr. Dan Burrows, and Mr. Gary Shannon.
Hello and welcome to another broadcast of your Cabot Panthers basketball. They will be facing Jonesboro tonight. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Carson Cook, and sitting next to me is your color commentator,
Colton Hennessy.
Jonesboro will win the tip, and that'll be Jasmine Hooks taking the ball up the court. Jonesboro trying to get something on the board early. Orsby with the ball now. Orsby making a move, passing it out. It'll be Johnson with the early 3 on the first possession. They'll get 3 points on the board to take the lead on the Lady Panthers.
That was a really good look for Jonesboro, opening up this game, an away game for them here at Panther Stadium.
Jenna Cook. Passing around as the Lady Panthers trying to answer back. JC with the ball now, passing around to Layla. Layla Reese with the bucket, making it 2-3, the Hurricane.
And that's really her shot right there, right inside the painting area, right inside the free throw line. She knocks that down 9 times out of 10.
It'll be Jenna Cook taking the ball up the court now. Lady Panthers passing it around again. Layla Reese down back in the paint. She'll get another 2, making it 4 on the night.
And if you remember, Carson, last time we were here, Layla Reese put up a 20 ball. That was, it's looking like more of the same right there.
That'll be a foul call on Miller. That'll give Hooks 2 from the line.
So you see the idea right there, just wasn't set up correctly. Bliss Miller right there.
Excuse me, they were taking the ball out. It was on the floor. Hooks taking the ball out for the Hurricane. Orsby with the ball. Trying to get something going for this Hurricane offense again. Passing it out. Johnson will drive and miss. That's JC with the rebound.
A really strong attack right there for Jonesboro. Seeing if Cabot can get some quick points off the missed shot.
Jenna to JC now. Over to Taylor. Taylor will take an open 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Orsby for the Hurricane. A fast break. Jackson will slow it down.
That was a really good look for Sam Taylor right there. Wish it would have fallen.
And Johnson going to the bucket, and they'll call it a blocking, or charge, excuse me. Reese with the ball now for the Panthers.
See, that's what Cabot was trying to do on that last possession for Jonesboro. He finally got set up right there. Got the charge. Quick turnover right there. Cabot trying to capitalize.
Jenna with the ball now. Over to JC, passing it around. Back to Jenna. Jenna will give it to Taylor. Taylor will go cross court back to JC. JC will drive. Back out to Taylor. Taylor will take another open 3, and she'll get it this time, making it 7-3 for the Panthers early.
Just a beautiful shot right there. Nothing but net. Gotta love the open look that Cabot created right there. Sam Taylor.
Jasmine Hooks with the ball now for the Hurricane. Over to Johnson. Over to Orsby. Orsby will take a three and she'll miss. Rebounded by Jenna. Jenna trying to get out of the backcourt. Layla with the ball now. Over to Taylor. Back to Jenna. Jenna will give it back to Taylor. They'll call 3-second violation on Layla Reese.
That's a very rare call for refs to make. And I think she was planning on taking advantage as Carly Madar checks into the game. So, man, you love to see her back on the court after she brutally damaged her knee.
Hooks with the ball now for the Hurricane. Over to Johnson. Johnson with the ball now, trying to make something happen. Taylor almost gets a steal. She'll pass it down low and blocked by the newly in Mater. Cabot with the ball now. Over to Taylor. To Jenna. Jenna trying to make something happen, passing it around. Taylor would drive, and it was stripped from her. Layla Reese has the ball now, and down in the post again, she'll get another two-pointer.
Quick 6 from Layla Reese, forcing a timeout for Jonesboro.
And this game has gotten to a good and early lead for the Panthers, making it 9-3 on the Hurricane.
Man, and it's so nice to see Carly making her first appearance of the season for Cabot and making an impact early. Got a deflection on her first possession in the game.
Layla Reese has been pivotal so far with 6 points. Hopefully she can keep it up.
Not to toot her horn right here, but if she keeps 6 every quarter, that's 24 for the game, topping her last game with 20. Just another outstanding performance for her.
Daniels with the ball now for the Hurricane. It'll be Cabot's possession now. JC passing it out to Jenna. And these two have been electric for the Panthers so far in the season. Jenna over to Taylor. They're trying to pass it around and get it back to Jenna. Down low to Reese. Reese will miss her first of the night. Johnson with the ball now. Met by Taylor, and Taylor will get a steal on a fast break. She'll lay it up and get another 2 points for the Lady Panthers, making it 11-3 the Panthers.
Man, what a steal from Sam Taylor right there. As we know, she's very active on defense. Here she is again, playing strong defense.
Johnson trying to get a quick answer back. She can. It's rebounded by Madar. Cabot taking the ball over the court now. Over to Taylor again. She'll give it to Jenna. Jenna over to Lees, down to Madar. Madar gets it stolen. That'll be Daniels on the steal for the Hurricane. Over to Johnson. Johnson will take a three, and it'll be off the mark. Layla Reese with the rebound. Reese bringing the ball up the court. She'll give it to JC. JC back to Reese. Reese driving. And down to Madar. Great pass and shot by Reese and Madar there.
Man, as a Cabot Panther fan, that is just what you love to see. Carly Madar gets her first points back from her injury.
Hurricane with the ball now, trying to make something happen on offense. They got off to an early lead, and it has died out so far. Sam Taylor with almost another steal. Johnson with another three from the same spot. She won't get it this time. Bounces over the backboard, and now is Panthers possession.
Just beautiful defense from Sam Taylor right there, poking the ball loose, diving on the floor. We're only almost 6 minutes into this game. She's stepping up big on the defensive side of the ball.
That'll be another timeout as Woods checks back into the game as long as Hooks so far the Hurricane offense has been nothing close to electric. They got off to an early lead at 3-0 and just cannot deliver after that. It's 13-3 for the Panthers so far.
That was a really good look for their first shot. Nothing else is falling for them. But we've also seen great defense from Cabot. And as we know, the player to watch for this game for Cabot is Layla Reese. She is outstanding on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Speaking of Layla Reese will take the ball out and give it to Jenna Cook. Trying to put some more points up on the board to add to this lead. Madar with the ball now. Trying to pass it, it'll get stolen again by Holloway. Over to Reese. Jenna with the open three, and she'll drain it. What else do you expect from Jenna Cook?
Great driving kick from Layla for the wide open look for Jenna, and a block at the other end by Layla Reese.
That was Hooks trying to get some points on the board for the Hurricane, and it's just not working. Layla Reese with the good block. She'll be taking the ball out now, while Ursery and Miller gets back into the game.
And a 16-3 lead for the Panthers early. You didn't really know what to expect coming into this game. Cabot has done very well this season, going 14-1 and only losing one game to a team from Missouri. That would be Green Valley.
Reese with the ball now. Pass it to Jenna. Jenna with another three, and she'll drain another one. Making it 19-3 Panthers. That's her 6th point on the night.
Beautiful shot as that thing barely snugged over the rim.
And Daniels driving to the basket. It won't go. Down low, she'll dribble it out and pass it out to Orsby. Orsby will drive, take a mid-range, and she'll miss that. Rebounded by Jackson, trying to save it, but it'll be Panthers ball. Jenna will take it out for Ursery now. Ursery with the ball. Over to Bliss. Bliss out to JC. JC driving. She'll take a lay and she's blocked. They'll call it a foul.
That was a really good contest from Jonesboro right there. Just a better move from JC Cook to draw the foul. She goes to the line for 2.
JC looking for her first, and it'll go. Trying to get another one to make it 21-3 for the Panthers. And it won't go. It stays at 20, but Bliss with the rebound and Layla with another. They'll call a foul. Layla's going to the line now. That foul was on Daniels of the Hurricane.
What hustle from Cabot right there originally from Bliss Miller, and then Layla coming from all the way from the three-point line to grab that rebound, try and put it back up, was fouled.
And Reese's first will not go, as Robinson and Reynolds check into the game for the Hurricane.
Here's another 20-point first quarter for Cabot. Very common sight throughout this season.
And Layla Reese will go 1 for 1 from the line. Hurricane ball now. She checks out for Leonard. Hooks bringing the ball up the court for the Hurricane. Over to Orsby. Back to Hooks. Hooks trying to make something happen. She'll drive. She'll go up for it and get the second points on the night for the Hurricane, making it 5-21 Panthers.
That was a really good finish. But it's still a massive lead that they have to overcome.
Jenna over to JC. Back to Jenna. Jenna will take another three, and 3 for 3 from the three-point line is Jenna Cook. That'll bring the first period to an end with Jenna Cook making another 3.
What an end to the first quarter. No other way to do it right there. Jenna Cook wide open. That's her 9th point of the game.
And the Panthers have been very good at shot creation this season, especially in this game, passing it around and giving her those open shots. And believe if you give Jenna those open shots, she will make them. It's been a fatal mistake for Jonesboro tonight. It's 24-5, the Panthers lead.
Just what a first quarter from Jenna Cook towards the end and Layla Reese at the beginning to get this Cabot Panther offense rolling. Beautiful basketball all around. The bucket from Carly Madar. It's just great to see her back on the court.
It'll be J.C. Cook taking the ball out for the Panthers now. And to kick off the second period, Ursery will take the ball up the court for the Panthers. Over back to JC. They'll call 3-second violation on Jenna Cook. It'll be Jonesboro ball.
These refs are really looking out for that now. It's just not a common call that you see at this high school level, but great to see these refs looking for simple calls like that.
Daniels with the ball now, trying to make something happen. Just can't get past Jenna. She'll give it back to her teammate, Hooks. Hooks trying to make something happen. Back to Daniels. I'll call a blocking foul on Jonesboro. Ursery taking the ball out for Jenna Cook.
That's just another turnover for Jonesboro as they got to figure something out. Figure out something soon here. Hopefully in this first half. This game is getting way out of hand.
Jenna passing it around, giving it to her sister, JC. JC to Bliss Miller. Miller to Ursery. She trips, she'll fall, and it'll be stolen by the Hurricane. Robinson taking the ball over the court, passing it around, giving to Hooks. Hooks will pass it out to Daniels.
And look at that hustle from that Cabot Panther defense, getting back on the fast break, not allowing any easy buckets.
It's to Orsby. Back to Hooks. Hooks over to Robinson. Robinson to Daniels. Daniels trying to make something happen. It's almost stolen. She'll take a mid-range jumper and she'll miss. Rebounded by Reynolds. And it's stolen by Ursery.
There are a lot of contact on that play. Well, we see these officials just letting them play, letting them go through this game.
Jenna with the ball now. Over to her sister, JC. JC will drive. She'll come up mid-range and get a bucket, her first bucket on the night.
That was just great shot creation from J.C. Cook right there. Forcing Jonesboro to call another timeout here.
And so far, the second period is going just as well as the first did for the Panthers. It is 26-5 for the Lady Panthers.
What a great start to this second quarter from these Cabot Panthers. We've seen a lot of hustle, a lot of physical plays, great defense, great offense. We've just seen everything from this Cabot Panther squad. As we know, Cabot coming into this game 14-1, or 14-1, excuse me. But Jonesboro on the other side of the table comes into this game 7-8, not having the dream season that I'm sure they were hoping for.
And if they can't turn things around, they'll end up 7-9. It's 26-5 for the Panthers. all their points coming from the first period. Hooks bringing the ball up for the Hurricane now, met by Bliss Miller.
So we're about 2.5 minutes into this second period.
Stolen by Samantha Taylor. She'll drive. She'll slow everything down. Taylor over to Madar. Taylor with the ball now. Over to Reese. Reese will drive, take another mid-range, and that'll be short. Orsby with a rebound. Bringing the ball up the court. And is poked out by J.C. Cook. Hooks taking the ball out for the Hurricane. Orsby with the ball. Trying to drive it. She'll take a mid-range, and it'll be off the mark. J.C. with the rebound. She'll pass it up to Layla. Layla driving out to Taylor. Taylor with another three, and it won't go. Madar with the rebound. I'll call that Jonesboro ball as Hooks was tripped up trying to make a fast break.
As that last shot from Hooks just looked way out of rhythm, wound up being off, and Cabot almost able to take advantage on the fast break, but Sam Taylor's shot was just a little bit short. Just more great looks for Cabot we saw in that possession.
Williams with the ball now, giving to Hooks. Hooks will take a mid-range, and it'll be off the mark as well. Layla pokes it out. That'll be Hurricane ball.
That was a great contest from Bliss Miller on that shot.
Hooks getting the ball into Daniels. And poked out of bounds by Sam Taylor. The defense by the Panthers has been incredible so far tonight.
Just more active hands from Sam Taylor. Beautiful sight to see.
Johnson coming in the game and taking the ball out for the Hurricane. Hooks with the ball now. Hooks driving, trying to get something going. She'll miss the layup. Looked like it was rebounded by about 3 people. They'll call that a jump ball.
So it will be Cabot's possession here.
The Hurricane possession. It'll be Hooks taking the ball out. Johnson with the ball now, trying to make something happen for the Hurricane. They'll call that a moving screen. Jenna Cook will come back into the game for Madar.
Great job by Cabot right there.
And J.C. Cook will give it to her sister Jenna to take the ball up the court for the Panthers.
As this game has really slowed down here in this second period, Cabot trying to see if they can make something happen.
Layla shooting her first 3 on the night. She'll miss it. It's rebounded by Hooks.
They'll call a loose ball foul on Bliss Miller right there.
Johnson with the ball now, giving it to Hooks. Hooks trying to make something happen again for the Hurricane. Johnson with the ball now. Hooks with the ball. Trying to pass it around a little bit. Orsby passing it out. And it's poked out by Sam Taylor. Jenna will have the ball now. To slow things down for her offense.
Once again, another steal by Cabot. Another steal for Sam Taylor. She's just been everywhere on the defensive side of the ball.
Bliss Miller will drive. And will get a tough finish at the basket, making it 28-5, her first points on the night.
Just a beautiful layup from Bliss Miller. You gotta see that gotta love to see that confidence coming out of her.
Johnson with the ball now. Passing it over to Orsby. and it's stolen by J.C. Cook. On the fast break, she's got a wide open layup, and she'll make it, making it 35. Panthers.
Another steal from Cabot. Just seems like every possession from Jonesboro, I'm saying that over and over again. Cabot forcing so many turnovers.
Jonesboro passing the ball around a little bit more now. Johnson will get a tough lay, and she's fouled. She'll look for 2 at the line to get her team a little bit of points.
That was a really nice up and under move. She was almost able to get the and one opportunity right there. Unfortunately, the layup didn't fall.
Johnson looking for a first. And it'll go. The first points of the Hurricanes' second period.
It's Bree Hall now checks into the game.
Johnson will look for a second, and it'll go as well, making it 30-7 Panthers.
So those free throws shrink it to only a 23-point lead for your Cabot Panthers.
Taylor with the ball now, driving. To bring it out and have an open 3, and she'll drain it. Don't leave Sam Taylor open.
That now extends the lead to 26 for Cabot.
Hooks passing it to Johnson. Johnson will try and drive. Back to Hooks. Johnson with the ball again, taking a mid-range jumper, and she'll miss. Taylor with the rebound.
Another exceptional contest from Sam Taylor.
Taylor going 2-on-1 with the lay, and she won't get it. She's fouled. Now she'll look for 2 at the line to make it 35-7.
Sam Taylor has been everywhere this game. On the defensive side of the ball, getting tons of steals. Grabbed a rebound right there. Made a 3 last possession, gets fouled on the fast break here and converts her first of 2 free throws.
Make her 9th point on the night, trying to make it double digits. And she will, making it 35-7 Lady Panthers. Johnson with the ball now, taking it up the court for the Hurricane. Johnson driving, and it's poked out by Samantha Taylor.
As she has been everywhere, and I mean everywhere, on both sides of the basketball. First player for Cabot in double digits, and another poke away right there.
Hooks with the ball now, passing it out for the Hurricane.
We saw Taylor Ursery check in for Sam Taylor right there.
Figured they'd give her a break. Now with another tough lay, and they won't get it, but it's rebounded by Reynolds. Put it back up for 2.
A great original contest.
Down to Bree Hall. She'll try and save it, but it's stolen by Wilkins. Hook with the ball now. She'll try and drive. She'll pass it back out to Orsby. Orsby over to Johnson. Johnson driving now. Back down to Orsby in the paint. And Ursery trying to draw the foul. She won't get it. It's rebounded by Layla Reese. Out to Jenna. Jenna with another 3. That would have made her 4 and 4 on the night. Instead, she is 3 and 4. Layla outside with the ball now. Ursery over to Jenna. Back to her sister, JC. JC back to Jenna. Jenna will look for the last shot of the half. Over to Bree. And they'll call that a travel on Bree Hall. It'll be Hurricane ball with 5.2 seconds left to play in the half.
You like the idea from Coach Cook right there to get that last shot. Cabot will now press.
Hooks with the ball now, trying to get a last shot, but it's poked away by Bree Hall. they'll call it Jonesboro ball.
That was great defense right there, able to poke it away, dove on the ball, unfortunately slid out of bounds.
Folks passing the ball out now to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to put up a last shot to get their team in a double digits before half. She won't be able to do it.
And a half of basketball where Cabot held Jonesboro to under double digits. There's nothing like it.
It'll be 35-9 Panthers. Stick around for the presentation of your Power Panthers. As for us, we'll be back at the start of the second half.
Hard work, determination, perseverance. These are all characteristics of a Power Panther. Power Panthers is a recognition program that honors students who have demonstrated the power and motivation to improve or excel in academics, behavior, or citizenship. The Cabot Panther Foundation and Cabot Public Schools proud to honor tonight's Power Panthers. Hard work, determination, perseverance. These are all characteristics of a Power Panther. Power Panthers is a recognition program that honors students who have demonstrated the power and motivation to improve or excel in academics, behavior, or citizenship. The Cabot Panther Foundation and Cabot Public Schools proud to honor tonight's Power Panthers.
And now, let's meet tonight's Power Panthers. First, from Central Elementary, with Miss Julie Treadway, we have Kate Mitchell, Jake Mitchell, Lauren Crow, and Amelia McClellan. From Eastside, we have Miss Jill Fletcher and Jill Gehring, with Ian Campbell, Riley Dunn, Timber McDonald, Piper Burnett, Dixon Williams, and Aaron Nelson. Now, back in the street with Amy Morrow, Michelle Akron. We have Jalen Hembrick, Elizabeth Bryan, Anna Hevested, Otto James, and Ava Simmons. From Mountain Springs with Macy Linden, we have Aaliyah Sharon, Gracie Gray, Charlie Thompson, and Ellen Cho. From Northside with Miss Haley Bieber, we have Jack Brown, Madison Mann, Cadence Bivens, and Kane Orr. From Southside with Miss Tori Harrison and Miss Madison Hurley Dahl, Dylan Lane, Sophia Valencia, Riley Brooks, Wesley Watson, Michael Miller, and Billy Bottom. From Stagecoach with Miss Carol Skivett and Crystal Carango, we have Mateo Rivera, Daniel Murdoch, Haley Ramirez, Emma Jenkins, Benji Mendoza, and Eli Gaskin. Burnett, Julie Gill, and Jackson Duggar. From Cabot Middle School North, with Casey Hill, Jeannie Blackwell, Kevin Floyd, and Jordan Mogish. Kylie Johnson, Caitlin Petron, Michael Davis Pinker, Riley Griffith, Ben Hart, Trinity Gallagher, William Fain, Patrick Molaski, Crystal Slade, Jacob Henry, and Delaney Kofer. Sharp, Harley Denver, Austin Minix, Mackenzie Irvin, Kimmelberg, Adriana Franks, Tyler Duncan, James Smith, Mackenzie Jennings, Tyler Underwood, and Nathan Forrest.
Let's give a big round of applause to our amazing Power Panthers. Remember, Power Panthers, you have a special concession stand open just for you. Once you receive your ticket, please visit the concession stand upstairs by the Power Panther sign and pick up your special treats. We are so proud of our Power Panthers.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of Lady Panther basketball. It is currently 35-9 Panthers favor. We pass cross court to JC, take a three, and she'll get it, making it 38-9. Jackson with the ball now, passing it around. Johnson will drive and she'll get it, putting the Hurricane into double digits. Jenna Cook bringing the ball up the court now. Over to Taylor. Taylor over to Bliss. Taylor over to JC Cook. Down back to Taylor. Taylor will give it to Miller. Miller back to JC, back to Taylor. Taylor will drive, give it to Reese, and another mid-range shot for Layla Reese. That'll make her 9 points on the night.
Man, and that's really nice to see back-to-back possessions with the score for Cabot. Just carrying over what they did in the first half here in the second one.
Johnson with the ball now for the Hurricane, giving it to Hooks. Hooks with the ball. And to Jackson. Jackson will pass it down. Be rebounded by Layla Reese. Jenna Cook with the ball now. Over to her sister, JC. JC down to Layla Reese with another mid-ranger is Layla Reese, and she'll get it. It's 11 points on the night, making it 42-11. Panthers favor.
2 quick buckets for Layla Reese right here. Right there going into the second half.
Hooks driving, trying to make something happen, and it won't go. Layla Reese with another rebound.
That's 2 possessions in a row with Layla Reese points and Layla Reese rebounds. She's being very active here in the second half.
Panthers passing it around again. Miller will get an open shot down low after a nice move. She'll get it, making it 44-11.
Great use of her pivot foot right there, and already causing a timeout to be called by Jonesboro. I mean, wow, and this second half just started. And there's already a timeout by Jonesboro.
I see what the Jonesboro coach is trying to do here is just stop the Cabot momentum, but when they're coming at you this hard, scoring 44 points so far in the game to your 11, it's hard to do that.
I mean, a 33-point lead going into the second half, or at the beginning of this third quarter, is just insane. This game is nowhere near competitive. But what you gotta love to see, as we've seen this all season, and all the teams that Cabot has blown out, they don't give up. They don't stop hustling. They don't stop taking charges. They don't stop diving on the ground. They play like the game is still 0-0.
That's something you have to admire about the Lady Panthers. Referee stopped the game so Robinson can get a hair tie. Johnson with the ball now, passing it to Jackson. Jackson back to Johnson. Johnson trying to drive, can't get past Taylor. She'll take a tough mid-range, and she'll miss. Taylor with a rebound now. Trying to get out of 3 Hurricanes, and she will. Driving down the court, she'll give it out to Jenna Cook in the corner. Over to her sister, JC. Get it to Bliss Miller. Miller will drive, and it's poked out by a Hurricane. Taylor will drive as well, and she's fouled.
There are just so many bodies falling on the floor right there.
And like you said before, the game being 44-11 and still playing hard is the Panthers. And Layla Reese will take another mid-range, and she'll miss it.
It's unfortunate that ball rimmed out.
Johnson off the mark. It's Robinson with the rebound. They'll go up again, and it is poked out by Jenna Cook. The Cabot defense has been very good about poking the ball out of bounds and getting steals tonight as Madar checks in for Miller.
The main difference I've seen between these two teams so far in this game is Cabot is playing team basketball. They're passing around, getting plenty of assists, as Jonesboro just continuous isolation. And what's really crazy to me is that instead of isolating on other players, they choose to attack Sam Taylor. And that is just a recipe for disaster. Sam Taylor, we know, is just an outstanding defender.
Madar trying to pass it is poked away by the Hurricane. And Jonesboro needs to pass the ball around, get something going, try and get an easy bucket and try and get some momentum on their side. Johnson taking the ball up the court for Jonesboro. And it's poked away by Sam Taylor, the player we were talking about all night. She'll get an easy layup on the fast break, making it 46-11 Panthers, her 12th point on the night.
Just another steal and score for Sam Taylor. That seems to be a very common outcome for these defensive possessions from Cabot.
Wilkins driving in a tough layup, getting the Hurricanes up to 13. Taylor with the ball again now. She'll be fouled once again. That's on the floor.
Now, if you're a Cabot Panther fan, you can deal with that strong layup from Jonesboro because it was contested and there was great defense on it. But Jonesboro is going to need a lot more of those to get anywhere near coming back in this game.
Be Ursery and Cresswell coming in for Reese and Taylor, the two superstars for tonight. Ursery with the ball now for the Panthers, trying to add to this Panther lead. Triple team, she'll get it out to Jenna to Madar. Madar will drive and out to Bliss Miller with an open three, and it'll be off the mark. Cresswell trying to save it, she won't get it. That'll be rebounded by Reynolds. Daniels with the ball now.
Taylor Ursery, very similar to Sam Taylor, the way that they get after the ball.
Hooked away by Jenna Cook. The defense for the Panthers have been phenomenal tonight. But Daniels tries to get something going. She'll try and draw a foul, but she won't get it. And stolen again by Bliss Miller. She'll give it up to Jenna Cook. And Bill fouled on the layup. That'll be Wilkins fouling Jenna Cook. Jenna Cook will go to the line for two now.
Wilkins' mindset right there was no easy buckets, at least not anymore for the time being, considering the fact that it's such a huge lead and Cabot has had so many wide open opportunities. But a very strong take from Jenna Cook.
Jenna Cook will look for her first. And that'll put her into double digits, 10 points on the night so far. She'll look for 11. And she will get that 11th point, adding to the Panthers' lead of 48-13. Daniels with the ball now.
That'll be a foul on Taylor Ursery right there. And she kind of just bulldozed the Jonesboro player setting the screen right there.
Poked away by Ursery. Ursery so far being in this game has been a problem for the Hurricane. That'll be Gomez checking in for Reynolds. Wilkins to Daniels. Daniels spinning, trying to get away from Ursery, almost stolen by Jenna Cook. She'll just take it herself, and she won't get the layup. Madar with a rebound, giving it to Bliss Miller. Bliss Miller going 1-on-2, and she'll pass it out to Ursery.
And just more isolation basketball from Jonesboro.
And stolen by the newcomer, Gomez, who will fall, giving it to Jackson. Jackson will take a mid-range and miss. Cresswell now with the ball. Jenna Cook taking the ball up the court, giving it to Miller. Miller over to Ursery. Ursery with an open three, and it will be off the mark. Miller with the pass and the rebound. She'll spin off and drive. Up to Madar, down to Cresswell, out to Jenna Cook with another open three. And if you leave her open, she will make it. No question about that one, especially tonight.
Man, Jenna Cook has been on fire. She cannot seem to miss at all from behind the line. Only one so far this game.
Jackson will get a charge foul called on her. As in almost completely new personnel for the Lady Panthers coming in. That'll be Hall, Leonard, and
J.C. Cook will check in for Jenna.
Ursa with the ball now.
Man, to still be setting up screens, almost up 40 at this point, is absurd. But just outstanding hustle all throughout the game from Cabot.
Archery again with the ball, trying to pass it around a bit. She'll give it to Cresswell. It'll take a mid-range. It'll be off the mark. Rebounded by J.C. Cook. Archery over to Hall. Hall drive. They'll call it travel on her. That's the second travel by her tonight.
She just got to put the basketball on the floor. No harm, no foul right there, though, as Cabot's lead is tremendous.
Gomez taking the ball up the court for the Hurricane. That'll be another foul call on Cresswell. Jackson taking the ball out giving it to Gomez. Gomez dribbling and driving, giving it to Jackson. Jackson looking for a tough lay, and she won't get it. Panther ball. Excuse me, she was fouled. Jackson will go for two from the line, trying to add to this Hurricane deficit. Cut into this Hurricane deficit, excuse me.
It's Gomez right there with a great find.
She'll get her first, making it 51-14. Panther favor.
And so far, that was the best play of the game for Jonesboro, in my opinion. We finally see a pass to an open look down low. Heads up foul by Cabot to not allow an easy layup.
We're taking the ball at the court for the Panthers. Over to JC. JC will pass out to Bree Hall. Back to Ursary to Cresswell. Cresswell working around two. Bree Hall out to JC Cook, will take a three, and she'll drain it. The Cook sisters tonight from behind the line have been absolutely electric.
That's now JC's 11th point of the night. She's been sneaking around, getting buckets.
Wilkins with the ball now for the Hurricane. Over to Woods. Wilkins stolen by Ursary. They'll call it out on the Hurricane. That'll be Madar taking the ball out. Over to Ursary.
What a night it has been for the Cook sisters. We're now going into the fourth quarter. Cabot Panthers lead 54-15.
An absolutely demanding lead by the Lady Panthers, 54-15. Jonesboro's got to find some type of rhythm to try and get close to coming back in this game. But so far, it seems like the Panthers have run away with it.
It's just been an immaculate performance from Cabot. Very few mistakes, very few turnovers. Everything seems to be going right. $39-point lead going into this fourth quarter.
And the Panthers, if there was any question that they weren't going to win this game, it's not here anymore. Madar taking the ball out for the Panthers to start off this fourth period, hopefully adding to their lead. Ursery with the ball now.
Unfortunately for Jonesboro, this deficit seems unovercomable.
They'll pass it down low to Cresswell, and they'll just add to this lead. Cresswell with her first points on the night, making it 56-15 for the Panthers.
41-point lead here at the beginning of this fourth quarter.
And again, poked out by the Panther defense. Holding any team to only 15 points in the fourth period is very impressive. This Panthers defense has been nothing short of impressive tonight.
There's another turnover by Jonesboro, forced by Cabot.
And the Hurricane bench does not look happy with that turnover. Bree Hall with the ball now, giving it to Madar. Madar out to Leonard. Leonard across to Ursery, and they're moving the ball around very well like they've done all night. Cresswell will fumble with the ball a little bit. That good of and get Jonesboro with the ball. Gomez with the ball now. Over to Wilkins. Jackson trying to get something going. Try and get it to Daniels. She'll drive and try and go up by herself. I call that a foul on Ursery.
And what you'd love to see is that this Cabot Panther team has been forcing all the turnovers by Jonesboro. They haven't been mindless, throwing away balls. They've all been stripped by Cabot. There's just a great contest from Brindley Leonard.
Bree Hall trying to make a fast break. It'll be poked away by the Hurricane. Ursery with the ball now. Give it to Madar. Madar out to Cresswell, back to Ursery. Cresswell trying to get it down to Madar. It's tipped. It'll still get there. Bree Hall driving. Take it by herself. Will step back, fade away. And they'll call another travel on Bree Hall. Jonesboro taking the ball up the court now. It'll be Gomez. Wilkins with the ball now. Over Gomez. Jackson. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds will try and pass it out. It's poked away by Cresswell. They call a foul on Cresswell. Whole new personnel for the Panthers. That'll be Bean, Bowles, Bean, Bowles, Felice, and Quinn in for the Panthers. Daniels with the ball now. He'll try and move it around. Again, go to Thomas. Almost down to Toller, who is fouled. She'll take 2 from the line. Toller looking for her first, and she'll get it. Jonesboro, not too great from the field tonight, but from the free throw line, they have been phenomenal. When they get fouled, they have been capitalizing on it.
That one free throw made now shrinks the deficit to only 40 points.
It'll be Jackson taking the ball out for the Hurricane. And it is poked away by Toller.
It's one thing you have to admire from both sides of this basketball, from Jonesboro and Cabot, is this continual hustle, this continual fight to score points, to get rebounds, to play defense.
And Brooklyn Webb going to the line again for a three-point opportunity.
That was a very strong finish from Webb right there.
And Webb will get a three-point opportunity. Bean taking the ball up the court. A ball almost flying to hit us at the commentator's booth. Poked out by the Hurricane. It'll be Belize taking the ball out.
We see a press look from Jonesboro.
Bowles with the ball now. Put it out to Bean, and it'll be poked away by Daniels.
Hey, come on, it's just basketball. Act like y'all played it before. Let's go.
Belize taking it out for the Panthers. And it's stolen by Daniels. Bowles will get it back and stolen again by Daniels. Jackson with the layup. It'll go. Putting the Hurricane up to 21. And Daniels with another steal. She'll be fouled and a layup. Looking for a three-point opportunity.
Basketball. Act like you playing. Come on, girls. Y'all got this. Let's go.
Daniels at the line.
If you're a Jonesboro fan, you just gotta wonder where this has been all game long. Just quick points right here, quick turnovers.
And Daniels' miss. It's called a jump ball. Panthers possession.
Jonesboro will continue to press right here.
Belize giving it to Bean. Met by Gomez. Back to Belize. And stolen again by Daniels. Daniels will get another layup opportunity. She'll miss. Jackson will go up and she'll get hers.
Get the ball across the court. Let's go. Go through it.
Belize over to Bean. Back to Belize. Back to Bean again. She'll take it down the court. She'll fumble with the ball a bit. And it'll be Jackson with the ball again for Jonesboro. Jonesboro with another wide open layup. Making it 56-27 Panthers. It'll be a backcourt violation called on Presley Quinn.
This is now only a 29-point lead for Cabot as the clock winds down here in this fourth quarter.
Very good game by your Lady Panthers, and the Hurricane fans wondering where that fourth period has been all night. That will conclude this matchup between the Lady Panthers and Jonesboro. Feel free to stick around for the matchup between Panther boys and Jonesboro. I've been your play-by-play commentator, Carson Cook, and sitting next to me is your color commentator,
Colton Hennessy.